I know it's weird. It's all good.
Whenever you guys are ready.
All right, I guess I'll jump in. Hey Nick, this is Michael from the Journal. Just wondering, you had to take that year off last year, and with all the uncertainty in the off season, how good was it to get back out on the court?
Man, it felt great. Just to be out there with my team, and just the fact of like competing against somebody else and competing with my brothers, was a great feeling.
Nick, this is Matt Connolly with the State Newspaper. What was last year like for you? What did you take away from that year, and just I guess what was going through all of that like?
At first it was tough, just because I haven't throughout my playing career I've never really been away from the game for too long. So that was definitely the toughest part, just not being able to play, especially in those big time games. But what I took away was just to prepare myself. Definitely had some growing up to do off the court, just being mature and knowing that everything happens for a reason. So that's pretty much one of the takeaways.
What was the process like of you coming to Clemson and deciding that this was the right place for you?
Well, at first, I just wanted to move closer to home, so jumped in the transfer portal. Immediately got contacted by them, so came down for a visit, and I just seen how like met the team and just hanging out with the team and just realized that it was a good fit for me and it was closer to home, so that was definitely a no-brainer.
What was like your big area of focus last year when you were like, okay, this is what I want to improve, this is what I want to work on, so that when I do step back on the court, I'm a better player?
One thing was definitely conditioning, just with the way we played this year, just making sure I was ready to pick up my man full court whenever I need to. And then like on the offensive end, just making the right reads. My role is it's kind of similar, but it's a lot different than my freshman year when I was playing. So just knowing all the reads and all the plays and just knowing people are going to be, that was definitely something I need to improve on.
You mentioned the conditioning being a focus. Coach Brad earlier mentioned that you guys are playing pretty deep into the lineup. Does that something that helps you be able to go as hard as you can when you're out there, knowing there's someone waiting to come in and help you out?
Definitely. Back when we were like all at home in quarantine, we had Zoom meetings, and coach just told us that this year was going to be a different year. We're going to pressure the ball more, so it definitely feels good knowing somebody's coming in behind you. But our strength coach makes sure and our coaches in practice, they make sure we're in good enough shape. So just in case somebody's in foul trouble and somebody may need to play more minutes, that we're ready. So he emphasized that a long time ago.
Coach Brownell said that he gives you the green light and he's encouraging you to keep shooting and stuff. Just what's that like, and what do you see as your role on this team?
It definitely feels good. Just because I'm a person, I feel like I put in a lot of work. So just being to go out there and play my game, that's definitely important. And my role in this team, just whatever the team needs at the time, just to obviously run the team. Whenever we're lacking in scoring, do that. The defense is like a non-negotiable, so always play defense and just give the team whatever it needs at the moment.
You're shooting. What do you feel like you did to earn that green light from him, and what is it that he and your teammates and everyone seem to have so much confidence in you?
Definitely starts in like the workouts and in practice. Just showing that you can consistently knock down shots and be efficient. So I would say that's definitely where it came from. And then knowing everybody is confident and behind you when you're shooting the ball, it's definitely a great feeling. So it feels like it's a win-win.
How did you kind of perfect your shooting touch and become such a good shooter? Like what I guess what was it like getting to the point where you're at now?
When I was younger, I was always in the gym with my dad, and just me always being like a smaller guard than everybody. My dad always said that you definitely have to have a jump shot, being my size. So even from, I want to say, from first grade up, me and my dad always went to the gym, and he always critiqued me on my jump shot, and I mean, it got to the point where I get mad when I miss after a lot of makes. So just always in the gym with my dad and just continue to get those reps. That's where it came from.
With last year, how many shots would you usually shoot a day? Do you know?
I would say last year I would try to get minimum of 300 makes just to stay sharp, mixture of everything, and definitely get some looks that I believe I'll get in the game. So
With PJ coming in as a freshman, what has he brought to you guys? And Coach Brownell was saying it was a little rocky early on, but just how have you seen him grow and what does he bring for you guys?
man, PJ Hall's gonna be good. He brings like a lot of versatility to the team. He is a willingness to learn. So whenever if he's doesn't get a play or is trying to get some footwork down, he's always eager to learn. So he brings that versatility, especially being a 5-man, being able to shoot. So you can pick and pop with him as well. But sky's the limit for him. I think he's just trying to get his feet wet and just figure out how we do things around here. But by middle of the season, you'll see the real PJ Hall.
Was Amir beating him up pretty good the first few practices and stuff?
Yeah, our coach, he always makes the emphasis of us competing against each other, especially with this like quarantine and just practicing and stuff like that. So they've been going at it, but PJ's been going at him as well. So it's definitely good to see because it only makes both of them better. So
how important was what he did for you guys in that first game against Mississippi State when Amir goes out and had foul trouble and he really had to step up there in his first game?
That was crucial. Just I always tell them just to stay ready because you just never know. Just especially with the depth of our team, anything can happen at any night. Anybody can start. Anybody can, you know what I'm saying, have a breakout game. So that was just big time. Just being able to showcase some of his game. He had a face-up jab, one dribble pull, like just showing his arsenal. That was just pretty big. And I like his confidence a lot.
Any more questions? All good?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.